Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Toyota Camry TRD, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2020 Toyota Camry provides the basic qualities you expect from this popular sedan: a roomy cabin, plenty of trunk space, a comfortable ride, and high crash test safety scores. So far, so Camry, but some noteworthy additions make this year's model more desirable than others. The first is all-wheel drive, which has been absent from the Camry lineup since 1991 and should have particular appeal for those in cold weather regions. The second is standard Android Auto integration. Toyota has been slow to incorporate third-party smartphone integration, finally adding Apple CarPlay just last year. Now the Camry comes standard with both pieces of software plus Amazon Alexa for a truly complete smartphone experience. The third big upgrade is the new TRD trim. While Toyota continues to offer the sport-themed SE and XSE trims, the TRD bumps up the Camry's performance abilities considerably. The Toyota Racing Development Team has upgraded the Camry suspension components, and customers have the option of adding summer performance tires at no cost. The Camry TRD loses a little practicality. A V-brace that stiffens the chassis, extends across behind the rear seats, eliminated the ability to fold them, but gains an appreciable amount of street cred. As a sweetener, the TRD comes standard with the Camry smooth revving and powerful V6 engine. The 2020 Toyota Camry is a midsize sedan available in 6 different trim levels: L, LE, SE, XSE, XLE, and TRD. Most trims come standard with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that generates 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. Now, optional on the XLE and XSE is a 3.5-liter V6 that makes 301 horsepower and 267 pound-feet of torque. Every Camry comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission that sends power to the front wheels. For 2020, all-wheel drive is available, but only with the 4-cylinder engine in LE trim and above. Okay, real quick, let's actually take a quick look at these trim levels. Now, Toyota says that they have 12 trim levels. Some of them are kind of doubled up. Like you got the hybrid XLE, then you have the hybrid SE, and then you have the hybrid. So the hybrid line has all the SE, LE, XLE things. That's how they come out with the extra 12 models. Now, as you come on further down, we're not really even messing with any hybrid stuff. You've got the XSE. The XSE is pretty high-end stuff. It's $30,000. It's pretty loaded. It doesn't really come much higher than that. You got an SE Nightshade Edition. I think that's new for 2020. That's just over $26,000. It's $26,870. You got the SE. That's $26,170. You've got the XLE with the V6 engine. That's $34,580. Right, with the V6 engine. You got the XLE minus the V6 engine is $29,455. You've got your LE at just under $25,000. You got your base model L at just under $25,000 as well. It's just a little bit cheaper than the LE because the LE doesn't really give you much. You don't get much over the L or over the L with the LE. Then here we are at the very back end here. The two top trim, or to me, the top trim level, or the top most expensive trim level, is the XSE with the V6. It's $35,130. Now, we're going to build and price the TRD. The TRD is a new model. It's hot. It's super sporty. It does not get leather interior, but you do have like their leather-like looking interior, and you do get the strong V6 engine, and then you have all the sport. You got all the sport there. So we're going to go with the TRD. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2020 Toyota Camry. Like I just said a second ago, we are going to actually build and price the brand new TRD. I think the TRD looks pretty good, but before we actually get to the car configurator, we're going to go through the gallery, and we're going to learn about the features, and we're going to check out the specs. And before we, I guess, do any of that, let's check out these exterior colors. So we can see the exterior color here is what they call a supersonic red. We have a ruby flare pearl, midnight black metallic, super white, wind chill pearl, celestial silver metallic, pre-dawn gray mica, galactic aqua mica. These colors aren't really that attractive. Certainly this one, brownstone, no. Blue streak metallic. Then you have colors where the roof is a black and the lower half of the car is a different color. So you've got the blue streak with the black roof. You've got the celestial silver with the black roof. I think I like the two tones with the black metallic roofs. But what color? I'm not sure. Here's the wind chill pearl, which is cool. And then, of course, they have the supersonic red. I'm not really thinking supersonic red. I kind of like the blue, but I certainly like the celestial silver. That might be, here's the celestial silver, and then let's look at this one more time, wind chill pearl. I think I kind of like that celestial silver. Real fast before we move on, let's see if we can get a walk around. Here's a virtual walk around of the 2020, exterior walk around of the 2020 Toyota Camry. All right, let's move on. It looks really nice. It's a nice looking car. Oh, real quick, I actually did a build and price. I did a TRD. We're doing a TRD today, but I actually did a build and price of the 2018 Toyota Camry XSE with the V6. Now, all right, let's check out the photo gallery really fast. Here they're showing what supposedly be the TRD team in the lab adding these performance parts. So obviously they're making a big deal over the new TRD model, and it is cool. I don't know about this wing in the back right here, but other than that, it's pretty cool. I like it. They're just showing us some glam photo shots, really, at the end of the day. These are glam photo shots. I think this might be that new Midnight Edition one, SE. Yeah, I think that's the Midnight Edition SE. Yep, that comes with a 2.5-liter engine. Most of them come with a 2.5-liter engine. The Camry is very attractive in any color, and it looks pretty sporty. It's a pretty sporty-looking car, even if it doesn't have the full sport trim. It's a nice-looking car. I think I do like the two-tone paint the best. All right, so we've gone through these exterior photos. Let's take a look at the interior photos real fast. They have 9 less interior photos. This is obviously the TRD variant, the Camry TRD. Well, that's cool. We can see what the interior looks like for the Toyota Camry TRD. Here's a nice shot of the infotainment, your audio system, your JBL audio. Here's one with some nice red seats in it. I like red seats myself. The interior is quite attractive. I thought it was attractive in the 2018 model, and seeing that they haven't really made any real changes, the 2020, for all intents and purposes, is the exact same model as a 2018. That's why I said, if you're really interested in the XSE with the V6, then check out my other video that I did on the 2018, because, well, it's just like this one, because they haven't really made any major significant changes besides adding some Apple CarPlay and some Android Auto. Okay, so we went through all the gallery images. Let's move on to the features and find out about that. Okay, so here we are, 2020 Camry. They're going to tell us about the features. There's several categories. There's the TRD, Toyota Racing Development. That's what that stands for if you didn't know. Toyota Racing Development features, exterior design features, performance features, sport styling features, the driver's interior features, innovative technology features, interior convenience features. There's hybrid features, but we're probably going to skip over the hybrid stuff. Maybe. And if they've got a whole bunch to say, we'll skip over it. If it's something really quick, we'll learn about it. Because like I said in the beginning, yes, we're going to build and price a 2020 Toyota Camry TRD, but we're going to learn about the other features, or about the features and other configurations along the way. So this is along the way. We'll learn about the Toyota Safety Sense and their other safety things. Safety Sense, I think, is their suite of safety features that every Camry or every Toyota gets by default. So with that said, let's move on about this TRD stuff. So seems like Toyota Racing Development has been around since 1979. And for the Camry, the TRD features 19-inch alloy wheels with red painted calipers. The wheels are matte black alloy wheels. The calipers are 12.9-inch calipers in the front. They're painted red, and there are 2 piston calipers. They're not super big, but this car is not making tons of power. It doesn't need to have gigantic brake calipers. Here they're talking about the suspension now. They're letting us know that the The suspension's a little bit more than half an inch lower to the ground, and all that. We see all the suspension components spread out around the ground here, and so yeah, those are going to be under the car. In addition to the exhaust or to the suspension system, I guess they're throwing a TRD catback exhaust onto the Camry as well. Very cool. So you don't even have to option that. And then, of course, the bold styling. I guarantee you, yeah, it's certainly bold styling. It's got the TRD tuned body kit, red pinstripes, red TRD badge, dynamic pedestal rear spoiler. Yeah, the spoiler is dynamic. Dynamic's a good word for that spoiler. And then they talk about the cockpit, that it's got that faux leather, they call it black sport Softex trimmed seats. Okay, so that was the TRD features. Let's move on to the exterior design feature. So like we said, or like I said in the gallery, yep, sure enough, this is the special Camry SE Nightshade Edition. So it's basically all blacked out. 18-inch black wheels, all the window trim is black instead of chrome, all the badging, all that kind of stuff there. It's only available in midnight black metallic, celestial silver, or super white. So there's only 3 colors of the Camry SE Nightshade Edition. Here they're just letting us know it's got a captivating exterior design. Here specifically they're talking about the XSEs, right, with its sporty look. And it is quite sporty. I guess if you're not going to get the TRD, you got to at least jump on the SE or the XSE, so you get the sporty variant. Here they're showing what? The gloss black front grille and LED headlights. Now, it says that the available sport mesh inserts, right, available sport grille, because not every model is a sport model. So, of course, not every model is going to have the sport grille. You do get standard bi-xenon or bi-LED headlights. And let's see, with the XSE, you also get LED daytime running lights. Here they're showing the optional available dual exhaust. We'll certainly have it on our TR. Here there's 19-inch machined finished alloy wheels. These are available 19-inch wheels. I guess this is a part of an accessory wheel. So if you want a better tire on, I guess maybe even an L or an LE, then you can option these 19-inch wheels, I suppose. We saw this in the gallery image, these LED taillights. Oh, they're available LED. They're not even standard. Here's the funny thing. Almost everybody gives you standard LED taillights these days, except for the 2020 Toyota Camry. Does not give you standard LED taillights. Okay, let's talk about performance. Well, we already kind of covered it. We already kind of know the deal. There's only 2 engines. There's either a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that makes 203 horsepower, or there's the V6 that's 3.5 liters and it makes 301 horsepower. Either way, they both use this direct injection system, and they're both fuel efficient and all that there. Here they're showing us the Camry's independent McPherson strut front suspension, and they're letting us know that there's a sophisticated multi-link rear suspension. Now, this suspension that they're showing us here is certainly not the TRD suspension. As we know, the TRD gets a much more hardcore suspension, or I should say performance-oriented suspension. Regardless of which engine, V6, 4-cylinder, whatever, they each come with this direct shift 8-speed automatic transmission. And this transmission has 3 drive modes: Eco, Normal, and Sport. There's even steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. And the Toyota Camry for 2020 gets impressive fuel economy. They say 41 miles to the gallon on the highway. I would assume, they say, 41 miles to the highway on the 41 miles to the gallon on the highway is with the 4-cylinder, and then right here on this picture they say estimated 32 miles to the gallon on the highway with the Camry with the V6 engine. Well, the TRD has the same V6 engine, so we could assume that it's going to probably get 32 miles to the gallon on the highway or thereabouts. Okay, let's talk about sport styling. All they're really telling us here is that there's an available cockpit red leather trim seats. And there's an available panoramic glass moonroof. that has a power tilt and slide feature as well, and then a power retractable sunshade too, TOO. There's those paddle shifters we were talking about. Those are not standard. Those are available paddle shifters. We'll certainly have it with our TRD. We won't have to worry about optioning them. Here they're showing the red seats, but they're not really talking about the red per se, as much as they're just saying that there's available leather trim seats with contrast stitching, which is cool. Here they're talking about the midnight black metallic roof and accents. I love the two-tone paints on these Camrys. I think it's quite attractive. All right, let's talk about the interior features here. They're talking about this driver-focused interior design. I think it's got a very nice open layout. Yeah, wide open sensation, definitely. Perfectly placed steering wheel controls. The infotainment looks nice. Everything looks pretty good. Is that a head-up display? I mean, I know that's a flower box right there, but it looks like there's some green something right there. It looks like that might be digital up on the screen. Can't tell if that's a head-up display, but I hope that that is heads-up display. As we know, we now have Android Auto compatibility. You know, you can get real-time traffic alerts, make and receive phone calls, check out your music, do all of that. Here also they're showing in the center of the instrument cluster a 7-inch color multi-informational display. I also saw a digital speedometer right there. Nice. So even if we don't have heads up, at least we have a digital speedometer. The day is saved. Of course, they got to mention Apple CarPlay. So yeah, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay compatibility. Remember I said Apple CarPlay, they just added it last year. Yes, I was right. 10-inch color head-up display. It's an available option. Is it available on our TRD? I certainly hope so. Here's that available JBL high-end audio system. It's got 800 watts of power and 9 speakers. All right, let's check out technology features. Here they're showing the bird's eye view camera with a perimeter scan. Surely that is not a standard feature. No, I see the word available. The word available lets us know that it is not standard. We have the intelligence clearance sonar with rear cross traffic braking. Now, is that a standard feature or not? Now it says available. It's an available feature as well. So here's the deal. I don't know if our TRD is going to come with some or any of this safety equipment, but we'll make sure that we have it on ours. Here's the available wireless smartphone charging they're talking about, and the available Wi-Fi that lets you connect up to 5 devices. I think the Wi-Fi thing is kind of silly because most people's phones you can tether and you have a hotspot. But maybe you don't want to burn through your data plan, things like that. I get it, but you're going to have to pay for another plan if you're doing this Wi-Fi on this through the car, any of these manufacturers that offer this. And so what's the trade-off? I guess maybe bump up your phone plan and call it a day. Last but not least, they're showing the Remote Connect. So every car manufacturer has an app. Toyota's no different, and here's their app. And here they're just telling us about a few features. We can see it says lock, unlock the doors, start the engine, flip on the hazard lights I see. So yeah, those are some innovative technology features for our 2020 Toyota Camry. All right, let's check out interior convenience features. Here they're talking about the smart key system with push button start. Of course, no, it's not a standard feature. It's an available smart key system. There you go. Lock and unlock the front doors and open the trunk by simply carrying the smart key. There it is. You've probably seen vehicles that are like this. Now that technology is in the Camry. We also know that we can get leather trim seats, not in our TRD, however. You got to go XSE and XLE to get into the leather. Here they say they have rear seat vents and heated front seats. All right, that's an available option here. Available individual rear seat vents and available heated front seats. All right, a lot of this stuff is options, options, options. But I guess if you get the XSE, then you're for 35 grand, you're probably getting most, if not all of it. As far as the cargo volume in the trunk, there's 15.1 cubic feet with the rear seat backs up. All right, that's what they tell us. 15.1 cubic feet. All right, we're going to skip over that hybrid stuff. Let's talk about the standard Toyota Safety Sense. This is standard safety technology that the 2020 Toyota Camry is going to have on it, whether it's a base model or otherwise. There's pre-collision system with pedestrian detection. There's full speed range dynamic radar cruise control. There's lane departure alert with steering assist. And there's automatic high beams. All right, let's talk other safety. Now, this safety is probably safety that you're going to have to pay for. Yeah, blind spot monitor with rear, the stuff that we really, really, really want. Blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, available system. 10 airbags, okay, that's standard. Camry comes with 10 airbags, that's standard. We got the Star Safety System. What's that all about? This is a standard comprehensive suite of 6 advanced safety features. These are vehicle stability control, traction control, anti-lock brakes, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, and smart stop technology. What else do we got here? Then there's the Toyota Care. Apparently, for the first 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first, every new Toyota comes with a maintenance plan that covers all their factory scheduled maintenance services and all that. That's cool. Okay, so we went through the features, we went over the gallery, we learned everything we needed to learn about the 2020 Toyota Camry. I was going to check out the specs, but that page is kind of a hot mess, especially for us all to look at it. So we're going to skip over the specs page, and now we're just going to get into our build. So the first thing we need to do is pick out our model, and that model is going to be the TRD. It has a starting MSRP of $31,170. It's got a fuel economy of 21 miles to the gallon in the city and 31 miles to the gallon on the highway. We're going to go ahead and select this model. And now here we are. So engines, we know there's only one engine. Let's move on. The colors, what color do we want? Well, here's the top of it. It comes in black. Or is that the black color? Yeah, this is the midnight black metallic. It's actually not bad. Midnight black metallic's not bad. You know what? Let's leave it in midnight black metallic. Let's leave it in midnight black metallic. Oh, it says it's got black fabric. I thought I had heard that it had black faux leather. Huh. Interesting. All right, well, we got fabric for our TRD. That's too bad. I'm really sad to hear that. Packages. Do we want the all-season tires? We do want the all-season tires. If you live in a climate where it gets cold and all that, summer tires just aren't going to work in the winter or when it gets past a certain temperature outside. So we're going to do all-season tires. And then really after that, there's just accessories. I love wheel locks. Well, let's do the alloy black wheel locks so it kind of matches the car a little bit better. I think it's cheap insurance. Then you got the all-weather floor liner package. I like that. Let's do that. Then what else do we have? We got all those packages bundled together in one. Do we need a coin holder? No, we don't need that. Door sill protectors. I kind of like the door sill protectors that say Camry. Those are kind of nice. Let's do those for $199. Oh, they have illuminated ones. Never mind. Let's skip up to the illuminated ones. And yeah, we'll remove those other ones. So we got the illuminated ones, and I like the mud guards, but those might not work on our for our TRD version. But let's give it a shot. Mud guards. Let's go ahead and grab those. We got the mud guards. We're not going to do the TRD floor mats. I think that's overkill. We don't need that. I don't think we need the TRD shift knobs and any of that other stuff either. Other than that, I think we're good. Is there anything else we can get on this page? Nope. Go to the next step. The next step is the summary. That's it, buddy. That's it. Here we are. We're sitting at, what was the total price on this thing? Where is it at? $32,887. Because we didn't really add anything. We added some wheel locks and some door sills and some mud guards. And so, yeah, $31,170 is the starting price, and we're just a little bit over that now. So, there it is. I like the 2020 Toyota Camry TRD. The only thing I really wish, is I wish that it had like either real leather interior and not this cloth. I'm not a fan of this cloth interior. That's the letdown to me, and I don't see a power seats over there either. Also a letdown. Other than that, it's a cool car. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review of the 2020 Toyota TRD helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video. Also, be sure to check out my the description below and see my other related build and price reviews. Okay? Thank you. Have a wonderful day.